What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a Fallout 4 wishlist video. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. It is a very important Fallout 4 news update. So, since this is the Fallout 4 wishlist video, go to the comments now and let me know what you would like to see in the next installment in the Fallout franchise. If your comment is awesome enough, you will have the chance to be featured on one of my very nice Fallout 4 wishlist videos. So, without further ado, let's hop into the awesome set of comments we have today. So, first one comes from Electric Firefly 101. He says, I think the karma system is flawed and needs some work. For example, you steal something and it's just as bad as murdering someone. NPCs should react accordingly to what you've done and not just start shooting at you, if that makes sense. This is a fantastic recommendation, as I totally agree with this. The karma system is kind of just, you're either super bad or you're super good, and there's no in between on the actions you do. And I feel like this could extend even in the conversations. When you say something really hurtful to someone, you lose just a small bit of karma. It's not like he takes out his gun and he goes, that's it, and he just starts popping caps into you. Pardon the pun of caps, but you get what I mean. I definitely think that the karma system needs some work, because like I said, I don't want to be either super good or super evil. I kind of want to have that in between where I have to work to being this Jesus-like figure or this demonic-like figure. Also, just like he says in this comment here, you should not be shot at for stealing. Maybe like they do in Skyrim, where they run up to you, they say, hey, you have the chance to go to jail. Like I said in a previous Fallout wishlist video, they got to include jails. And kind of this whole system now could be incorporated into Fallout that we've never seen before. But yeah, definitely a fantastic suggestion, probably my favorite of this episode. The next one comes from a message from a fan that I talk to very often, and Kyle Bolton here. He says, I'm going just to name stuff from Second Son I'd love in Fallout 4. And now you can go ahead and read the rest of his comment, but what stuck out to me most, and that him and I have been discussing lately, is that he's sick of terminals, and they stopped him from getting his platinum in Fallout 3, and I'm actually on the same page as him in that regard. I don't get many platinums in my PlayStation account. I have like over 1,500 trophies, but I only have one platinum to speak of, and that's pretty embarrassing. Anyways, hacking. Hacking needs to be fixed. It feels way too chance-based. Now, I know when you upgrade your hacking or your science skill, I apologize. When you upgrade your science skill, it decreases the amount of words and letters that you can choose from, so it makes hacking easier. But at the same time, it's just way too chance-based. I want something that takes skill, or is just something as simple as picking locks like it is in Fallout or Skyrim, or not Skyrim, but the Elder Scrolls series in general, where, it's just a quick mini game. It's not something that I get stuck at, where when I hack in Fallout 3 or New Vegas, I really don't even touch my science skill, and even when I level it up, there really doesn't feel to be that much of a difference. And anyways, I feel like I'll put in like 3 passwords, hope I get it right. If I don't, I press B, I back out, I go back in, I have to wait for the whole computer to start up again, and it's a pain in the ass hacking in Fallout. And that's if I have one actual gripe with this series. I can deal with the bugs and the yada yada yada, but there's one gripe I have with this series. Its hacking is terrible, and it's something that really needs to be changed to push this series forward and make it more accessible, because I can't count the amount of terminals I got stuck at, or I just chose picking locks over my science skill because I was like, you know what, I'd rather be able to pick a lot of locks than use my science skill, or make the science skill more useful, where investing in hacking skills is worth it, where, a lot of the science skill is used to block off lore almost, where you, like, if there's a computer with information on what's going on in this vault, sometimes you have to hack into it, which is a pain. Like I'm just trying to say here, make it more accessible, make it less of a chance game, more of a skill or just a mini game like you did with lockpicking. That's what I want to see happen to hacking. Anyways, moving on to our final suggestion from Ryan Spartan. He says, an enhanced first-person camera, like in Battlefield, where you can see their feet. Yeah, it'd be awesome and add on to the immersion. I totally agree with this. If there's one thing that godforsaken game Thief got correct, and but when I say Thief, I mean the one that just came out, not the one that's been out, for the original Xbox and all that stuff. Anyways, there's one thing that game got right. It was the immersion factor that I felt like a thief. You could see your hands, you could see your feet when you look down, you could see your legs move, and you could feel the movement. And I love to see that, not like that, tiptoey thief-like thing, but I love to see that in a Fallout game. Being able to look down and see my feet. It's kind of one of those things, but when you talk about it out loud, it actually sounds kind of funny. You're just like, what? How does that add to the immersion? But for some reason, it really does. It feels like I am that person. When I'm crouching, I like to see like more than just my hands holding the gun. I really, or not just crouching in general, but in any game, I like seeing at least like, you know, a little bit past my elbow and up. That's what I like to see in a first-person game. When I just see my hands, like in Elder Scrolls Online, that was kind of one of my beefs with the game, is that you can kind of just see barely their hands and whatever weapons you're holding when you're in first person. That's why I've been playing in third person a lot, as you see in a lot of my gameplays lately. There's something with it. It just feels off. It doesn't feel real. I might as well just see my entire character I've created. And while we're on the topic of cameras, I'd also like in Fallout for you to be able to do what you did in Skyrim, where when you're not holding your weapon out, you can rotate the camera around your character and kind of get a face shot of him and do this epic kind of look at your guy. The amount of times in Skyrim where I just kind of stood on a mountain, I turned the camera onto the front of my guy, set it on this epic angle, just kind of stared at him because I thought I looked like a badass. I cannot count the amount of times I did that. Where in Fallout, whenever you try to rotate the camera in third person, your character moves with it, so you can't see the front of him and you can't see all the work that you put into on creating your character. So yeah, that's my beef with the camera. I hope they fix that as well. But anyways, like I said in the beginning of the video, what do you want to see in Fallout 4? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I'm always excited to see your comments. You guys always hit almost 100 comments a video, which is exciting. So anything that you want to see in Fallout 4, throw it down there, and let's see if you can make it to my next video. Anyways, as always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.